Good day, I'm Sean Michael Vergara from BSTM2A, and we're talking about tourism impacts. Tourism impact refers to the positive and negative effects brought about by tourism, whether directly or indirectly. There are multiple classifications of impact, and I will explain them all below. This type of impact is actual impact, which is also known as objective impact. This impact pertains to the actual data created by implemented tourism policies. As an example, according to InquirerNet, in November alone, 67,343 tourists went to the municipality of Malay, where tourist Boracay is located. This is the actual number of the people who went there, thus making it an actual impact. In contrast to actual impact, perceived or subjective impact refers to the projected data for a certain tourist spot policy. There is no concrete proof about this because merely relies on speculations and conclusions which could be proven true or false in the future. As an example, due to resurgence of COVID-19 cases, Boracay is expected to have lesser tourists in the months to come. Since this is not actual information, this is a form of subjective impact. The next types of impact are called qualitative and quantitative impact. The latter refers to the numerical data generated by a tourist spot or tourism policy. Going back to the example in the Boracay, the number of tourists who visited the Boracay place is considered a quantitative impact. On the other hand, qualitative impact refers to the changes or effects that cannot be measured using numbers, and to impact that can only be observed and described. As an example, due to influx of tourists in Boracay, many of the people who were challenged by the pandemic are slowly recovering. This recovery is not measured by numbers but observing how the locals free. The next forms of impact are direct impact and indirect impact. Direct impact refers to the impact felt by the people involved in the tourism activity. As an example, many people who live in Boracay are given livelihood due to the large number of tourists. Thus, the opportunities created by the tourism activity is directly felt by the residents. Meanwhile, indirect impact refers to the trickling benefit that other people not directly involved with the tourism activity gets. For example, a merchant who sells souvenirs may able to send all his children to school due to money he earns from the activity. Thus, the increases in the number of the children going to school may be an indirect impact of tourism. The next set of impacts are accumulative impacts and immediate impacts, where the former refers to the impact collected accumulated over time, while the latter pertains to the impact immediately felt by tourism activity. Moving from Boracay to Baguio, the first one can be seen through the creation of urbanized Baguio City, where more and more hotels and residences are constructed in the area over time, as well as to the addition of the activities in some sites like Mines View and Burnham Park. On the other hand, the Panabengga Festival, which is considered one of the biggest events in Baguio, generates an immediate influx of tourists all at once. Lastly, the two remaining impacts are reversible and irreversible impact. Since these terms are quite self-explanatory, it would be better discussed them through example. First, an illustration which shows reversible impact is when some beaches get too unruly and unkept. Beaches may be closed for rehabilitation and reverse the impact of tourism. On the other hand, reversible impact is when the damage is permanent or lasting, like when rock formations are damaged due to the influx of tourists who go there.